What's up you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I will be doing a first impressions and a wear test of the new Tarte Foundcealer foundation but concealer. So I was really interested in this foundation because it's supposed to be really hydrating, and it's called a Foundcealer, so I was kind of thinking, oh, it's probably gonna have more coverage because of it. So I'm super curious how this works. So this foundation isn't even out yet, and the reason I was able to get a sample is because in Sephora right now, if you buy something up to $25 and you put on your coupon code I think it's Found Tarte. I'll make sure to find the code below, but yeah, if you put Found Tarte, they'll give you a sample. So it gives you like not that great of a range, but you can pick one. And I thought, you know, let me go with medium sand because that's usually what I wear in other foundations. So this one is 34S, medium skin with a yellow undertone, so it probably will fit me really well. So what's different about this foundation is it's supposed to be a little bit more hydrating because it has this new ingredient in it, and it's called the babassu. So this is a very plant-powered, vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free foundation. I went ahead and looked up what is babassu. I really didn't know what it was. It is also called babassu seed oil, and it comes from a palm fruit, and it's basically solid at room temperature, and then it melts on your skin, and it's very similar to coconut oil. I'm gonna go ahead and show a picture of what it looks like. So it's very similar to coconut oil, but the difference with coconut oil is coconut oil actually clogs pores, but this one doesn't. So babassu oil doesn't clog pores. So it is found in the Amazon region of South America. A lot of people already use it for a lot of beauty and hair. So like I mentioned, this foundation is supposed to be more hydrating, and it also has hyaluronic acid in it as well, which helps keep the moisture in. So basically, babassu oil has vitamin E in it, which helps with cell regeneration and hydration. So it also helps restore your skin strength and reduce water loss. And also it has myristic and lauric acids in babassu oil, which help create a cooling sensation when applied, which is great for a warm or hot environment. So this is probably more of a summer type of foundation, and it dries into a protective powder-like but unnoticeable coating to protect your skin from pollutants and contaminants that may cause breakouts. And also babassu oil is actually an antioxidant and will help destroy the free radicals that cause premature aging. So I'm really excited to try this foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a demo for you guys. I'm gonna go and actually zoom in right now. My skin is really struggling right now. My eye is red just because I did the ABH Riviera eye swatches on my channel, so if you guys want to check that out. So I'm super excited to try this foundation because my skin right now is so dry and it's really red. I don't know if you can see from this far, but I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in. So I'm actually gonna show you guys a before after of what my skin looks like before I apply the foundation, and I'm just gonna use this Jeffree Star foundation brush to apply the foundation. And yeah, so let's just jump right into it. Okay, so this is my skin before. I'm gonna go ahead and get even closer. Alright guys, so this is my bare face. I don't have any moisturizer, any primer, nothing on. I'm just gonna put on the foundation and let the foundation do all the work. Alright, so I'm not sure how many drops to use. It does say that it's medium coverage, but then I read another article saying that it's light to medium coverage, which is confusing because the name is Foundcealer, so you think that it's a little bit more full coverage. So I think maybe I'll do like one pump on this side of my face, and then we can kind of compare. Oh, they're like 1.5. So whenever I use foundation, I actually do use a lot and just blend it out. And I usually blend it out all the way down to my neck. So you will see me using like more than one pump. So right off the bat, when applying this foundation to my face, I can tell that it's very creamy, which I like. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel very matte and like I'm dragging it across the skin. It's very creamy. I'll go ahead and actually apply a little bit on my hand. Can't use a lot because you know you only got a sample. I still gotta do my face. Alright, so yeah, it's very creamy. All right, so looking at it right now, the coverage is pretty good. I actually would use another pump because you can still kind of see my redness right here on my cheek, this pimple right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and use another brush to do my eyes. So this is what it looks like when I apply the foundation. So this is the side that does have the foundation on, and this one doesn't have anything. At the moment, it just looks a little bit wet on my skin, like it looks like it hasn't dried down, just because I'm so used to using matte foundations. Like I haven't used a foundation that hasn't been matte in a really long time, so I'm just sitting here like waiting for this foundation to dry down. I just feel like if I were to go across with my finger right now, like I would get foundation on it. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and try that. Yeah, I got a little bit on my finger and it took it off right away. All right, so let me fix that real quick with my brush. So yeah, this is definitely a dewy foundation. It's definitely still wet. If you wanted to dry down, you can go ahead and use powder, which I'm actually gonna avoid using. I'm not gonna use any powder just because I wanna see what it looks like in 6 hours. So yeah, this is what it looks right now. This is what it looks like half of my face. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys super up close-ups of the full face. But alright guys, so this is what it looks like on my face right now. You guys can tell it's pretty medium coverage. It's not full. You can still see the redness coming through. It's not like some other foundations that I have that you put on and you can't even see that you have anything underneath, like any blemishes underneath. Like it's that pigmented. So it does claim to be medium, so that's good because it's definitely buildable. Like right on this side, you can definitely tell there's no more redness, and that's because I kept applying more. Like I applied, I think, more pumps on this side versus this side, and you can definitely tell that the coverage is a little bit better. So it is definitely a buildable foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in and you guys can see what it looks like close up. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually go in the sun right now and show you guys what it looks like in sunlight, and then I will go ahead and do a 6-hour wear test, and I'll let you guys know what it looks like by then. So you guys see it's super dewy. I feel like this will look really good with using kind of like a liquid highlight. I think this will look amazing, or with the new Natasha Denona Bloom palette. I think this foundation would go really good together. Alright guys, so I'm ready to give you guys my final thoughts on what I thought about the new Tarte Foundcealer foundation. So like I mentioned, this foundation is actually not even out yet. I believe it comes out in Sephora in March 21st. So I was able to get this just because I was able to get a sample. So this is the shade 34S, just so you guys know, medium sand. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually do a quick little zoom in for you guys so you guys can kind of see what the makeup looks like. Yeah. Alright you guys, so I'm gonna give you guys my unfiltered thoughts and what I truly thought about the foundation. So basically for me, I just felt like the foundation kind of sat on top of my skin. I felt like it didn't really blend into my skin, and I really thought that it would because they're kind of trying to market this as like a moisturizing foundation. You definitely have to wear this with a primer and then also use setting powder, at least for me, because I have combination skin, so I get really oily right here in my T-zone, and I felt like the product was starting to break down here and here, and like you could already see the redness coming through, and this is just like in 6 hours. I kind of like it just to have, just because I kind of like to create dewy looks, but I personally don't think I would buy this just because I way prefer a matte foundation. And I actually was editing the footage before, and I noticed that in the sun you could kind of see everything. Like you could see my pores, you could see all the blemishes, and it looked like the foundation was kind of sitting on top of the skin. So me personally, I would probably only use this sample again just to kind of create like a dewy look, but I don't think I would actually pay for this product. So this product actually retails for $39, and I actually think that this product was very similar to another foundation that I already have that is at drugstore. I actually thought it was similar to the L'Oreal True Match foundation. If you guys want to see me do like a comparison, I definitely will. And I also thought it was really similar to another foundation that I used to like but I haven't used in a while because I thought the same thing, that it was a little greasy. the Maybelline Fit Me. So I feel like you could definitely get a dupable foundation. However, the ingredients in the Tarte foundation are definitely better. Yeah, overall, those are my final thoughts. I personally don't think I would buy this foundation just because I wasn't super into it, and I've tried other foundations before on this channel, like not with any primer or any setting powder, just to test out, and I definitely like the way they look better. I just think that I am more of a full coverage matte person. But for someone who is looking for really good ingredients, something dewy, radiant, something good for the summer, something lightweight but buildable. Overall, those are my final thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of the foundation, and let me know if you guys may be picking it up. Let me know what type of skin type you guys are. So make sure to subscribe, follow me on Instagram at beautybydreav, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.